Hi everyone. So today what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with all the honey I harvest. So I harvest roughly around 12 liters. I gave roughly nearly 2 liters away and I still got 10 liters. So I don't know what to do. So this is one of the one that I filter and already in a big jar. Yeah, a big jar. And this jar going to be with me there for a very long time. I don't know what to do with it because like my mom said, see, nobody in my family love honey or anything like that sweet. They probably love spicy food and sour food and so on, but nobody really have like a sweet tooth, you know. So see, we've got so many of them. What I'm going to do is that I'm just going to show you a simple thing. It's called garlic fermentation with honey. It's a great way to actually have the little bit of like garlic like medicinal property into the system, because you know fresh crushed garlic have a really beautiful enzyme called alliin. Alliin is one of those chemical or enzyme compound that help with digestive system. But not only that, is if you have it raw sublingually, it's actually break down, like it's going to the bloodstream and it's break down like cholesterol in the blood, and not only that, it help with mild hypertension and that sort of thing. Like I said, the fermenting process takes a very long time. What we're talking about is like maybe 3 weeks before you can eat them. No, 3 months, 12 weeks. So what you do is that you just fill the jar up with garlic, and then just honey, just two very simple ingredients. I think my mom doesn't really like garlic that much, so what I do is that I'll do garlic, no, not garlic, honey, and lemon, ginger and lemon, and not only that, Chinese dates, jujube, and honey. So just hang on and wait. I'm just gonna fill it up and then I'll show you what to do. So as you can see here, I'm just filling honey into the bottle, and look at all the gas it's releasing. Well, I've tried to get all the air bubble out. And you know the best way to do is just use one of your helpful chopstick and just really poking it. Try to get the honey like getting all around the honey, like the garlic, like in the jar. Like really get into it. And in a few days time, all this garlic will be floating. You know how sticky those honey is? Like this is pure gold. Like I have never tasted or seen such beautiful honey before. Like before, it's so sticky. It's like so sticky and so, I don't know how to say it. It's beautiful. And I think that is around 600 sort of like milligram of garlics in 370 ml of honey. So that is how much you use for it. And it's fill up the jar really well. Like when I say really well, I mean like it's filling up really well. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put some more garlic in, because I feel like I got too much. I just feel it right up, I think. I know you need to leave some room for them to, and you just need to stir them to get all the air bubble out, yeah? And let the honey infuse all over, like press it down, yeah? And because this honey is actually so sticky, I'm not gonna do much. Usually people put wax paper over it and then cover it and leave it there like and open to air every single day. But I think I can put some more in because I'm greedy. So be careful of explosion. When I talk about explosion, is that because when I did it a few years ago, I'm talking about 3 years ago, I forgot to open them and let them breathe, or releasing the air, the sulfur air in here. And what happened was that it's actually flood the whole kitchen like full of honey. So you need to be very careful. You need to open it and then you need to let it air, okay? So like that, and you just need to get some, I'm using glad wrap, okay? And then you just fold it to cover it. Like so. And then just airtight them. That way you have some protection, and you leave it there every day. Make sure you release it every day so it will burp. You know, so on the market they have one of those weird like mason jar like cups, and what you do is make sure you label them, and you know that's automatically releasing the air. But yeah, that's what you should do for that one. So now we're just gonna do the Chinese date. So what I did was that I did take out the seed from the Chinese date. You can use the dark brown sort of like date, or you can just use the fresh date. So what I do is I slide them real thin, as thin as I can, and then what I do is put it in the oven, and I run it on a low temperature because I don't want to denature the vitamin C and all the vitamin in the date itself. So just so that it's just dehydrate a little bit, or you can use a dehydrator if you want, and you just slide them real small, and then you just pour honey in as you go, because these are thinner, and what you do is just put it in and mix them well. And it's very sticky. Like this is one of the most stickiest honey I ever seen. Like the worst. No wonder people say honey is actually a sticky business. So what you do is you just stir them and make sure that the honey is covering everything, or else it will go bad. And as you remember, all this Chinese date, they are actually quite sweet. So this is a wonderful like Chinese date sort of like tea. You can make lovely Chinese tea and add it in with whatever herbal medicine or herbal tea that you like. So this is a wonderful addition to enjoy herbal tea, and while doing it, becoming healthy at the same time. So here I'm actually doing honey with ginger. No, with lemon. These are lemon I harvest from the land. So what I do is I sort of like slide them quite thin and put them in the oven the same time as the Chinese date, and then dehydrate them a little bit. So that way when I pop it into the jar, I don't feel like I try to condense and try to preserve as much of the natural vitamin C from the lemon, and also the lemon scent, as much as possible. And the rest of the time what I do is that I just sort of like trying to put in like lots and lots of lemon as much as I can. So I'm just going to pour it in as much as I can as I go, because the lemon is quite sticky together. Oops. Good old chopstick. Okay. So I try to make sure that it cover all in honey, or else it's gonna go off, and that will be horrible. It's gonna go moldy, and then the whole batch gonna be like completely wasted. So yeah, so I was about to do the ginger, and what happens that when I bought the ginger, it wasn't old enough. So when I slide it and put it in the oven overnight, what happens that it turned like a mussy, sort of like mushy smell. So therefore I decided not to use them. So make sure you use good local lemon, organic, without the wax, because you don't want like, you know, those chemical get into your batch and then become like really rotty. Okay, just hang on. So as you can see here, you can actually make into like the beautiful little jar like this, lemon and honey to give to friends and family. They're just really cute. So this is the first time I try with the Chinese date and honey. And I'm just going to show you guys something really interesting. Just hang on 5 seconds. So this is a 3 years old red gum, garlic and elderberry flower. So I have this for more than 3 years. So I do change them, and like I said, the garlic, when it's fermented properly, it will turn black. So what I did was that because I want to use them quickly last time, so I crushed it and smashed it like real tiny. So it's turning out quite dark like that. Oh gee, it's really black, and the smell is quite intense. Like you can smell the garlicky sort of like smell. Whoa. Whoa. It's removed the spice in it from the garlic. So the stronger and older garlic that you use, the better is actually for medicinal property. Just don't ferment the young garlic, okay? With the lemon, you can actually use them within like 4 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 weeks. You should already start fermenting as we're speaking. The Chinese date, I will probably wait for like at least 6 weeks. And whereas the garlic, because it's the globe, it will take a while for the enzyme from the honey to break it down. So what happens, I wait for at least 12 weeks before you can actually have them. So yeah, there you go. There's my excessive honey and garlic and lemon and Chinese date fermentation. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.